Good morning all, it is Maureen here. It is Monday, August 10th, and I'm back. It's Maureen Stitch Mag, sorry, should have said that, being polite. I'm back to update on June and July, because we're in August now, and apparently the last one I did was in May. So, I've got a few things to show you today, just for anyone that's new here. This is all about cross stitch. That's it. That's all you're getting. Me, I've got no life updates because, well, as I'm sure most people, ain't nothing much been happening. So, I'll make a start. I'm going to go over how I work. It's a kind of rotation, but I'm going to go over what I've done. What I do is every month I do one of my BAPs, my big ass projects. So I'll show you what I've done on that. I also then do a monthly piece, which corresponds with the Full Coverage Fanatics monthly challenge. It's around the world this year. And then I've also worked 1 month on my 20,000 in 2020 stitches. So I work on one other full coverage piece. So that's 3 weeks. 4th week I work on what I call as one of my others. So it's not a full coverage piece. I'll show you that. And then I do some other random stuff, which I'll show you. So I'm going to start with this because it's sitting right in front of me. So this is my focus piece, my 20,000 stitches in 2020. And for this I am using a mini captive by Marta Delegates, I Heaven and Earth. And I'm stitching this on 32 count 1/1 on a kind of random beige fabric, which, yeah, I've said it once, I'll say it again, never again. It's nice. As I was working on some of the pieces today, I realised if you're using it dark, if it was a dark based pattern, if it was a lot of dark stitching, it's fine with the smaller stitches. But see, because there's a lot of white in here and a lot of lights and a lot of beiges, oh my god, up close it just looks awful. I was really like, oh my god, this is driving me barmy. But see from a distance there. So the last couple of months, I have worked down in this corner here to bring it right down to the end. And I just carried on working this week. I was like, oh, brilliant. I'm going to get that done and get the whole of the bottom done. So as you'll see, yeah, so it's looking nice from here. So this is her dress. So from now on, I'll start creeping back up again. So I'm actually just over the 50, I'm like at 53% or something like that. But obviously again with pattern keeper, oh my god, makes such a difference. But yeah, so see down here. So these bits here at the bottom, brilliant, easy to do, easy to do. These wee little bits here, see where it's all the blondes and the beiges, oh my god. I'm trying to get tiny little one stitches into little spaces. It's not fun. But no, I'm really pleased with this. Because see when you see, because of course nobody's ever going to see it close up because it will be hanging up on the wall and nobody will ever see it. They'll see it from here. It looks fab. So yeah, so it's going away now because I worked on it at the end of July and the beginning of August. So that's 1 week in each month. So it's going away now till whatever the next month of the year is. September. September. Right, the next one is my big ass project, which is my Cartographica XL. It's called by Tilton Crafts, which I don't think is, I'm sure I went to look for it the other week. It wasn't up. So I worked on it, I worked on this, I finished it. Yeah, I've worked on this for the first 6 months of the year because I've swapped back over to my Chatelaine now, which is, oh. So I'm doing this on my footstool, the stress on my footstool, and I think it must still be in there. So I worked on this for the first 6 months. I was determined to get as much of this first corner in the compass done as I possibly could. And ta-da! I got, okay, not completely finished that compass because as you'll see, sorry, try and do the whole holding things up. As you'll see, technically it comes, there's like a little bit more there. A little bit more there. But as I was coming to a nice line, it's all finished and pointy there. I just was like, that's as good as it's going to get. That really is. I'll just blend. I'll just, I'll do it when I'm working down there. So just to give you an idea of the scale, if you haven't seen this one already. I don't know. Yep. It's something like 69 pages. And I think this is page 1, 2, 3. And there's maybe like 3 pages there. Yeah. This was, can only be described as a dirty nightmare. There's it looks like there's actually only a few colours in there, but it's just, yeah, there is only a few. Oh my god, it was just, yeah. As you can see, even from those part threads, that was where it's like all the way through. And again, as I'm sure, as everyone will say, and everyone will agree, if you haven't got it, do yourself a favour. Pattern Keeper was a game changer for this. The time it took me to do this wee bit, to do the top half in comparison to the bottom half is just chalk and cheese. It really made such a difference. Oh, and just, this is, I was going to say baked. It's not baked, it's stitched. Oh god, it's stitched on 28 count 2/110 stitch. My captive is 1/1 full cross. I think it's the only ones. I think it's 1 of 2 that I'm doing full cross. All the rest I do 10 stitch. But yeah, it's looking so nice. So it means hopefully when I've got, so I'm doing this. I did this for the first 6 months and put it away, and I'm going to do my Chatelaine for the next 6 months. So this will come back out again next year, and then fingers crossed, once I actually start getting through, once I'm away from this, I should actually, make a bit of progress on it. But yeah, I'm proper chuffed with it. Oh my god, that was a nightmare. But once I started on it, it was one of those, it was really quite addictive, and it was like, oh, I really don't want to put this down. But then you go a bit googly-eyed after a while. But the Pattern Keeper made such a difference. But yeah, so once it goes back again next year, hopefully I'll start seeing bigger chunks will appear in it. That's the plan. So morning coffee, it's like 7:30 this morning. Trying to get the light in here. I've got the blinds open, blinds down, blinds open, blinds down. Because this is the only time I get to actually do anything. Even though I'm trying to get the house to myself at the moment. Howie is back at work. Hallelujah. So at least get a bit of space away from love my hobby bit. Woof. Yeah, so he's the way back to work, but even then everybody's about, I'm doing stuff, and the dog. She might even wake up and show you. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, so it's like, right, okay, I'm gonna get up and do this. And I mean, I'm up every morning by myself and doing stuff, but I look in absolute state. So I got up because I'm going to work in about an hour. So it's like, we get up, get a shower, titillate myself, make myself look a bit more presentable than one eye open and hair sticking up. Sorry, I will return to the stitching. Right, so the next one I've been working on, basically since the beginning of the year as well, no, that's a lie. I did finish something. Oh, I can't even remember now. Anyway, what I've been doing is working on one of my others every month to make progress. And I'm really chuffed how much progress I've made on this. So this is Mirabelia, obviously. Maidens of the Season, Autumn. I have the 3 already. So this is the last one. And this is stitched on some sparkly fabric. I have no idea what it's called. It's, if you're looking for it, it's actually slightly greener than it's showing up here at the moment. Yeah, it's a borrow. So, as you'll see, I got right down to the bottom. So I've done all the bottom, and then I've started working back up. I like it. As sure other people saying, it's one of those, you see the pictures of it, And I've done all the others, so I should know this, but this bit here, I mean, the picture will look nice, but oh my goodness, see these with colours here, so pretty. Very, very pleased with those, how that's coming out. So I've just got her head to do. I'm just doing the skin over too, because I tried doing them over one once before, and I was like, nah, that's too much hassle. Yeah, so fingers crossed. I'm going to be working on this in August, because I've still got her week to do in August. I should get most of the stitching. Yeah, I reckon I can probably get most of the stitching done. Because my weeks vary, obviously I'm at work full time. And it really just depends on the week. Well, actually, tell you, this might, I've got a week's holiday at the end of August, so this might, then what I'll probably do is actually aim to make sure it's done in that week. Because that way I will get the stitching done, because obviously I get a lot more time when because I'm not getting, like, I'm just taking a week off from work. It's not like I've got anything exciting to do. Then I'm going to go and see a friend, to go to the hairdresser, you know, it's like boring stuff. Yeah, so maybe I'll do that. And then obviously I've just got to do all the beading. The beading isn't too bad on here. It's like from here up. And I don't think there's really anything down the bottom. From what I had a quick swatch at it the other week, it's mostly up top. I need to buy some beads. But we'll do that. So I'm proper excited. So that's definitely going to finish this year. That's my aim. Is hopefully this month I'll get stitching. Maybe next month I'll get beading. That takes us to September. Definitely going to be finished this year. Very pleased with that. Because, you know, I've got a stash of mirabelia, so I want to stitch. Right, so that's those monthly pieces. So for May, no, June for around the world was Germany. I'm saying that with confidence, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. June was Germany, isn't it? Yeah. So for Germany, it is I used, sorry, I'm watering now. I used Snow White. Because you know, Grimm's fairy tales and everything of that ilk. Okay. Ta-da. Obviously, it's yellows and it's the Disney colours, the Disney representation of Snow White colours scheme. So I did this because I thought, you know, Germany, Grimm's. Unfortunately, Joe, this wasn't compatible in person. Okay. I'm going to go back and do paper. Actually, I don't know if anyone else is that. It's actually, they might actually, you know, it's like, might actually get pushed to the side. It's like, it's a bit of an effort to actually do it on paper. But anyway, pretty colours. I did actually manage to make, because again, it's been a while since I worked on it, so I really don't know where I was on it. So yeah, so I just carried on working. This is obviously the top left hand corner, 28 count, easy guide to over 110 stitch. Yeah, so I managed to actually quite a bit of progress because I'd only kind of done up here kind of bit. So I managed to make right round. Yeah, I was quite pleased with that. Because it's not huge. I'm now looking at this having an absolute flaky because I think I've done it the wrong way around. I'm going to just check a minute. This might be getting binned. Anyway, and I'm just looking at the thing thinking if I actually started this wrong way around. Right, I'm just going to go and cry in a corner. I'm not sure actually because it is actually quite small. Anyway, I'm going to put that over to the side and ignore that and look at it another day. Because I've actually got a horrible feeling. Started that the wrong way around looking at that bit. It's not a big deal if I have. It's not a big deal. I'll bin it and start it again because, yeah, it's not a big deal. I haven't done that much. It's like a couple of weeks work on it, so it's really not playing. I've just looked at that though. That's not right. That's seriously not right. What's... No. Okay. And I'm going to show you what I worked on in July. This is... I'll see if I can find a picture and insert it here. It's just I don't even have it printed off because I've got to unpack people. And this is called Spirit of the Pond. Just the heaven and earth. I can sort. Show you right around. I don't even know who it's by. I'm really bad. I'm really sorry. I'm a rubbish flosstuber, but it's called Spirit of the Pond. And I use it for India because it's got loads of flowers. It's just floating on a pond with loads of flowers. And this is again 28 count, 101, blah blah blah. Yeah, and I did another. I've been doing this cross country. Just like where my Q snaps are. So I did another few colours in this because I'm finding that's quite handy because I've all my stuff kitted up from my monthly ones in 2 wee boxes, and rather than having to go and try and find all the floss I need to do like one page, it's like find a floss colour. Is it in? If it's already in the stuff I've got kitted up, just pick it and go, right, okay, that's it. That's the one I'm doing, and then do the next one, and then do the next one, and I get so much easier. So I've actually made quite a bit of progress on that. That's like down that way. Cool. I'm not unnerved at all by the Snow White. Oh, I'm such a twat. Sorry, but this is what I messed up with. This is this one I messed up. I can't remember yet. I'd sat and had 3 new starts. I was planned for the year, sat and worked all out how much fabric I needed, and I could get it all in these 2 bits of fabric. So I just picked this bit of fabric up and start working on it, and then realised, yeah, actually this was meant to be for 2 pieces because this is only, yeah, it's only going to be like there. It's not a huge piece. It's not as big as this. It should have been this way, I think. I was like, oh, which nearly derailed my plans for my August piece. Because for the August piece, I was like, oh no, I can't start anymore. I can't start anymore. I've got far too many. But the OCD bit in me was like, but then I won't have a full year. It's messing up. You know, every other month I've managed to do work on one piece, and I could not find anything else to do with Japan or red or any of the colours. I just couldn't find anything else that I'd already started. So I was like, oh. But no, I wasn't going to do it. And then I was going through a box of stuff, and I came across this random bit of easy count, and I was like, why is that in there? No idea. And there's like 6 cream stitches. No idea why. And I was like, and it fits perfectly for this Japan piece ornament. So it was sweet. So I got a new start. So yes, that was July. August is going to be because it's for Japan. Of course, it's going to be Ornament Tsuzuri Kami by Haruya Morita. So it's a little ornament. So it's a lot. That's red, just to give you an idea. Sorry, no colour printed. This is red. Lots of reds and kind of greys and beiges. That's one of my August pieces for my monthlies. I'll show you that next month. The other thing I'm doing is dug back out. Well, I did a little bit on this. Was from Ship's Manor. It was a stitch along a couple of years ago, a year or 2 ago, called Through the Window. I started it last year, and I worked a couple of days each month and kind of built the whole thing up. And then this month, I wasn't going to plan really to work on it this year, but I kind of took it back out and kind of took a notion for it. So last year I did January, February, March. And this year I managed to complete April, May, June. And I nearly completed July. Nearly. So I found I'd run out. I'd lost a floss somewhere along the line. Oh, excuse me. And I remember at the time when I started this, there isn't actually that many colours. There's a lot of the same colours used. And I checked and got them all. And I Don't know where which is. So how many was finished July? So that's houses that just needs to. But yeah, it's not my usual style. I just really like it. It's cute. So yeah, it's as you see, so I've kind of done random bits and I've just been filling in the board as I've gone along. So I need to order this thread and then I can finish July because I need it for August as well. Yeah, and then work on August and September because once I start they stitch up pretty damn quickly, but it looks it's starting to look. I really like it. I like it. It's cute. So yeah, I'm doing that kind of working on it a couple of weeks of the year and weeks of the month, and then the other one was I started it in Stitch Mania. Sorry, I really don't. It's Stitching Mommy's temperature tree. So I started this in Stitch Mania and realised it was stitching up pretty quick, and I thought I'm going to try and actually kind of catch up with myself with this, so I'm up to date. So I have done January, February, March. Yeah, that was April. April's nice and warm. I just started the other day. This is May. Yeah, so I'm going to try and do May and June. So if you're May and June this month, July and August next month, then I'll kind of caught up with myself. So by the end of the year, I should be good to go. And it's the same. That was the original one I did in 2018, which is the little garden. And I used the same colour, colorway that I used on this because it's slightly different ones on these for the temperatures. So I thought, no, I'll just go back and use the one I still had, the other one, so that I get a kind of comparison of two. But I do love this temperature. I like the temperature garden, but I love this temperature tree. It's so pretty. So yeah, I'll do another couple of, and it's quite nice with little one. Just it stitches up really quickly, especially when you're doing it like I'm doing it like behind. So I'm like going back and looking. So I'll do May and June. It's quite handy. I can just do all the 13 degrees and all the 14 degrees in at once. So it's actually it stitches up really quickly. So that's it then. I think that's something I've got over. Yeah, so for August I'll be working on my Chatelaine. I'll show you that hopefully the end of August, because I'll try and wait. It's on Q snaps, which are brilliant. They don't move. And I'll try and show you when I've done, when I'm in between, when I'm moving it across. And so I'm going to do this week. I'm working on the ornament, Japanese ornament. So I worked on captive. Yeah, I worked on captive. I'm working on a monthly piece this week. So next week I'll work. Yeah, at least I'll work on my Chatelaine next week, so that the following week, which is the last week in August, I will work on the Maiden, so I can try and get finished. Chatelaine is not that important. Like, it's been around for years, it ain't going anywhere. But I'll try and get my Maidens done the last week in August, and then I'll do it. What I've been doing is doing it when I've been doing 1 month, doing the last week of the month and the first week of the month as the 2 weeks. So I'll work on it through to September. And that's my plans, and I'm excited because I think I can get quite a bit of progress on it. So yeah, so 12 minutes. Yeah, that's kind of the summer. I'm going to go and look at that Snow White now. Oh my god, I'm actually like, I can't believe that. I'm looking at it going, why do you never notice it? Because I never take out the Q snaps. I just show it in the Q snaps, and I'm like, yeah, maybe a restart at some point in my life. Or not, might just skip on it. I've got a gazillion other things to be doing. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to work. What time are we at? 5 to 8. Actually, no, I need to go and get a present. I need to go and get some flowers. It's somebody's birthday, so then I gotta go work. Work's fine. Still busy. Still working from home 1 day a week at the moment. Once the kind of holidays are never over, I'll probably go back to doing 2 days a week because it's just a bit short in the office at the moment. That's it. I've got a week off in August. As I not plan to do anything. I know I'm going me and my daughter are going for lunch. Yeah, we've got a trip to Glasgow. I'm going to go to Mill and Carter and eat big steaks. And have a few drinks. Fingers crossed they haven't shouted them down again. I'm like, please don't shout anything down for August 22nd. We've been waiting to go to this lunch for ages. Yeah, and then I got another night. I had a hotel booked in Glasgow. Originally, we were going to see Crowded House in June. I'd booked a hotel for the night. It's like, good deal. That's all, yeah, next year. But the hotel was still booked, and I was like, I just rebooked it for 9th September, so I'm happy can go. Because I was really looking forward to it, because it's a really nice hotel. It's Radisson Red, and it's down by the Hydro. It's like literally next to the Hydro, which is a big music venue in Glasgow. It's got a sky bar and everything. I was like, oh, so excited for going to it. And then I was like, okay, go next year. But anyway, so I'm going to go for a wee night with the husband for that. Yeah, that's it. And then, fingers crossed, we're going to go to Cornwall in October. And then my sister and me we would have probably went back to Gran Canaria in November. Because she's got timeshare there. And we would have probably gone again. But I think we've abandoned that idea as let's not try that. We're going to try and go somewhere in England. She can use, it's one of these, it's a timeshare and she gets points and she can use it. So she's paid for it already, so she might as well try and get somewhere in England. So I think I'm going to try and go to Derbyshire because I can go to Chatsworth House. Because I watched a programme on it last year and it was all about Christmas at Chatsworth and it looked amazing. I'm really hoping to do it again this year. Whether or not that'll come off or not, I don't know. But yeah, going to do that and maybe stay in Bakewell in Buxton. And there's something makes me think there used to be a stitchy shop. I'm sure it was in either Bakewell or Buxton. I think it's Bakewell. Can someone tell me if this place still exists? See, that's why I was like, oh, there's a hotel in Bakewell there. Because I don't even know, I cannot remember the name of it, I can't remember if it even exists anymore. But yeah, that's my plans for this year. August is just, we've been taking the doggy for lots of walks. My dog is, she's asleep. She's in her little cage. She's been very sleepy today. Just turn you around. I'm going to show you. Sorry, I'm just showing you a blank one. There's my Rosie. There's my Rosie. You say hello, Rosie. You're just waking it up. Sorry, she's just like, what the fuck are you doing now? Leave me alone. Let me go back to sleep. Yes, darling. I'm gonna get you up in a minute. Oh, she's now looking at my big sofa eyes. I'll go and let my dog out. Okay, and I'll see you all again soon. If you like it, give me a like. If you subscribe, give me a subscribe. You know what to do. Bye. Okay, I'll just do a quick little update while showing you my beautiful dog. This is about Snow White. Yeah, I am an actual Egypt. And I was holding it up the wrong way. I don't know why. I thought I had just started it around the wrong way. But because it's an arch, it looks the same kind of both way around. And when I put it in to put it back in the back, I was like, you're an actual Egypt. You actually have started this the right way around. It's just you being a twat. Anyway, so I'm going to leave you with a picture of my gorgeous Rosie because that's her just got up and she's now got up and been out in the garden and now it's time for her morning nap because she's been out for approximately 30 seconds. So we're just going to settle down sofa for 10 minutes. I'm going to grab 10 minutes of stitching before, but 10 20 minutes of stitching before I have to go and go to work. And there's a nice picture of her cleaning her backside. I'll leave you with that beautiful picture and scene. Goodbye.